I'm joined again by former Alaska Governor Sarah Palin, who is running for the congressional seat in Alaska right now. Governor, before I get to some of the other things I want to talk about, there's a lot going back and forth with Minority Leader in the House, Kevin McCarthy, whether or not everyone believes the Republicans are going to take the House in 2022. I believe you're going to be seated in that chamber in 2022. Kevin McCarthy, what do you think of him as Speaker? It's a mixed opinion right now. A lot of people don't want him as Speaker of the House. What would Sarah Palin's vote be, for McCarthy or for someone else? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, well, I personally find out that there's the backroom dealings and shenanigans, all those things that I've been preaching against and up against for 30 years here in Alaskan politics, fighting my own party because of the corruption within the party. Well, then I can't support him for Speaker. I don't know enough about what all the arguments are against him. I will, of course, dig into it, but I'll go on record as not supporting anybody in any leadership position whom I cannot trust, and I hopefully will be representing the people in that opinion. But when it comes to Republicans and that machine, that obsessive partisanship that gets in the way of just doing what's right, I witnessed that here in my state. Eric, just a few days ago, our Republican Party of Alaska had its convention, and they, through some backroom dealings, good old boy club manifesting itself, actually endorsed, out of the 50 candidates running for Congress, endorsed the one candidate who contributes to Democrats, just accepts money from the NEA and the big unions and admits to voting for Democrats. And the Republican Party did their little deal making and handshaking and came out of the convention, the Central Committee, endorsing the one guy on the Republican side who is the biggest rhino there is.
Yeah. Well, listen, I have lost confidence in McCarthy myself. As a very, very conservative, I would call myself a conservative libertarian. He lost the confidence of me and so many people. Governor, Kamala Harris, her poll, they'll throw up a poll very quickly. The most recent poll is really, really disturbing for her. 63% disapprove, only 29% approve. And a lot of that has to do with the border and some of the other things, but also energy. We're being saddled by, we're getting crushed by $4 plus gasoline. You, as a congresswoman in Congress fighting for Alaska, tell us how, and I think, folks, I think this is why it's so important to have someone who knows the energy business. Governor Palin and I have done a lot of things on the energy side together, and I know she knows that business inside and out. This is why we need more people like Governor Palin in Congress. Tell us what you would do when you get there.
Oh, goodness, yeah. Energy's my baby, oil and gas and our minerals and our rare earths, just like with you, Eric. I understand the issue, and as former commissioner of oil and gas up here and as a governor up in this energy producing state, it's been my baby for a long time, so I know what to do. And, the problem is a lot of lawmakers know what to do. And yet, as I say, they'll go along and get along. They don't have that fighting spirit for this country, so they don't exercise the fight and the passion that you think you would need and want in order to be in a leadership position. That's what the problem is. So, yeah, we need more fighters in Congress. As for Kamala's approval ratings there via that poll, I've always said, polls, they're for cross-country skiers and strippers. But in this case, yeah, that poll is legit. I haven't heard anything positive about what it is that she's able to accomplish or has accomplished. And there, too, I think she is just kind of in a position, not with a lot of passion or a lot of fight for the people, just like Biden. They're puppets for something even more nefarious than their own agenda. And it's kind of a scary thing. But that's why, again, we got to run for office. We got to support those who are the common sense constitutional conservatives with that healthy libertarian streak. And then we take it back.
Yeah. And from one almost first female vice president in American history to the actual first female vice president in American history. Quick thought on what a little advice you would give to our vice president on turning her poll number, and not the stripper poll, and not the cross-country ski poll, but her actual election polling numbers, people's polling numbers around.
Oh, well, I'd check the box if I were polled about Kamala, saying, yeah, I love her, if she'd resign. So that's how she could turn her poll numbers around.
There you go. There you go. Governor Palin, always good to see you, my friend. Talk to you soon, and good luck with the race. We'll get you back soon.
Thank you, sir.